Hello and welcome. My name is Kindama. I'm here right in the city center, Luanda. This is the center of Luanda when you want to go to city center in Angola, basically in Luanda, in capital city. So this is the city center. I just came here, walking around. I haven't been here for quite a long time. Tell you the reality, I haven't been here for a long time. Every time I came to Angola, then never had that chance to come here in the center. But today I decided to just come along and show you how it is the city center in this country here. So I won't be able to go all the roads, but the main purpose here where I came here is because I sent something into a post office, which is I'm going to collect, and then as a result, I will show you exactly how it look like the city center. So it's I really don't know the name of these streets here, but here is the way they call it mutamba. Here where you find the main oil company Sonangol. You find the newspaper company house is here. The main national bank is also here around, and many other buildings. Very important buildings. You'll find it here. The people here or the government don't want to build a new city. They want to rebuild the same city. The town here, as you can see, like coming a new building like this one here, Standard Bank, South African Bank. Never been here, this building here, this beaker. If you want to find a journalist, this is the place you will find it. This is a bar or a cafe or whatever call it, but this is a bar. All the Angolan journalists, especially those in Luanda, this is the place you will be able to find. I think it stopped, no longer working. But this is a place where you find these guys drinking, and the Angolan journalists, they like to drink. So they always here drinking at this bar beaker. But also you can see like some buildings are new, other buildings are old, and people are less caring. They don't paint. They just leave the way it is. So it will be good if destroy all these buildings here and put new buildings, so you can be able to show different Luanda. Because right now, as you can see, like some areas the beautiful buildings, the others they've got just dirty buildings. But I think they're working on it in order to put the new buildings there. Well, I don't know. Here still on a. Here is close to the main national newspaper, Jornal de Angola. This guy sells book. Actually, this house here, which is closed now, was a book store. But as the book is not selling much in the country because the few people read here, the man decided to close his book store, and he just closed. So yeah, that is where the building I'm going, which is the how to call it, the post office. But also it's amazing to see all this, the difference, the building there and the other building. One is too short and one's too taller, which is the statistic. I mean, not statistics. I mean, is aesthetically, if you may say that way, is not that beauty, because yeah, at least should be all this building here tall is the same as that one, instead of this very smaller building, those very higher building, creating all this up and down buildings. I think should be all this being destroyed and put it a new building here. All yeah. Should be buildings. This one here is the one we can see here. So it will be at least the city will be really kind of leveled, instead of the way it is right now, like a building there, building here, houses here, the stuff. I think that's the way we'll be able to to make the city more beautiful. But let's see the years that will come, because one of the things as well that this country is taking time to develop is a level of corruption is way too much, way too much. I think you guys had people hiding money into the house, the general or the major who was found with millions of dollars and euros on his home. Yeah, you see, it's closed. Then I have to return because it's closed. Yeah, as I was saying that there was this general Theo Major was found with millions of American dollar and the euros on his house or his apartment. And this man here has or had, in this case, because the government already received them, like 45 apartments, 5 in Portugal, Namibia, South Africa, and elsewhere. It's sad to see the people like him who has that amount of money, and not only him. According to some statistic or some people say that beside him there are more people who have got the same amount or even higher amount of money, which is they're hiding in their houses, and yet the country needs to develop. We need development, and the government is going always abroad borrowing money. China, France, the FME, all these agencies where you get the money. I remember a friend of mine. He was sitting in a conference with people from the World Bank, which is they told him, listen, we are giving you our money all the time to Angola. Do you know that 6 citizens in your country, they can pay the debt that they owe from us? Meaning there are people in the country who have got the money that 6 people were enough to pay back the loan that Angola have from all these countries. We talk about FME, World Bank, China, and so on. Currently, Angola is the country with highest debt from China, and then yet there's still people in this country that has all this money and they keep in their account offshore and many non-traceable accounts in Panama's and Switzerland and I don't know where else. But yeah, that's exactly where they're putting all the money. Yeah. Anyway, this is that cathedral here is a Catholic cathedral where I actually don't know the name of this. It's a no, not Sagrada Familia. I really don't know exactly what the name of that church or that cathedral. So it's many people goes in there, and also that is another problem where this church has been brainwashing our people for many years. As you see, like Africa or Angola in particular, almost 500 years Portuguese were colonizing using the church, and we are the most religious people. I mean, incredible, but that's the situation is, being all this holy religious. That's correct. Yeah, but it's the holiest people you find it here. That is, yeah, that is exactly how it is. But yeah, I mean, that is Sonangol. This is the old building. Before they build the building on the left hand side. This building here, Sonangol. Before they built this one here, so. They had a bill, but both of them they still belong to Sonangol. This is a company that runs Angola. If there is no oil in this country, I don't know exactly how people will survive, because we import almost everything, and by importing everything, so we have to have money, and the money it comes from the oil. And this is the company that controls and explores together with other companies like Statoil, Total, and other companies that we get the money in order to buy all this food, because this is not industrialized country. And then except South Africa, there is no any other country that is industrialized. All of them depend on importing the food. That's why once the president in the United States of America, Trump, he said that this country should be able to be colonized once again, because we don't know how to produce even toothpick. We don't know how to use it, and then that is reality. But it's sad. It is really sad to know that we cannot produce all these things. And then toothpicks is what? Is a wood, right? Which is you just that is, you need to have a wood, and then we have that. The country has a big forest, so it shouldn't be a problem for us to produce all these kind of things. It shouldn't be a problem, because we've got a wood, we've got you just should be go and buy the machinery. That's it. We don't need much in order to produce what do you call it, to produce a toothpick. It shouldn't. So it should be just ways of people have that willingness that we need to industrialize our continent, our country, in order to go forward, because we cannot keep on importing or depending on export. We should import. I mean, we shouldn't depend on import. We should export our product, and we have a lot. Let's just forget about natural resource, but we could be able to export. For example, agriculture product. We should do that, but we are not doing it because we are not using the land in a good way. The government's giving less incentives in order to people to use the land. Currently, it's now they start talking about it, but that's been a long process of doing all this, giving incentive to people in order to how to call it, to produce our own food. So but dear friends, this is a quick tour, probably like 20 something minutes. Quick tour. This is the Ministry of Finance into Luanda, Mutamba to be more precise. So now I have to go look for a taxi to take me home. I'm not driving. I don't like to drive in Luanda in a way. I didn't show you the traffic. When is the traffic jam here? You won't believe. It's really catastrophic. The traffic in these streets here really horrible, especially in the morning, early morning, and then afternoon from 3 o'clock when people are going back after the work. Is really amazing to see it. So and then I was just a couple minutes away from, or I am just a couple minutes away from taking the taxi. These people you can see over there, what I'm doing with my hand here, or people doing over there, is waiting for the taxi. Not taxi. These people are waiting for the bus. All these people waiting for bus. So the building over there, like a pink building, this is the governor's office, or the governor's, how to call it? It's governor's office. That is. She's, or anyone who become a governor, that is the place where they work. Where they call it? Na administração provincial de Luanda, in Portuguese. Well, this is the Portuguese-speaking country. The idea, not the idea, but the people here, especially those who are working in the media, they pretend to speak the best Portuguese ever. They speak even the best Portuguese than the Portuguese. Can you imagine? If you speak your own native language, you're going to be bullied. It's a sad story, but that's the reality here. You speak your native language, you're going to be bullied, because they want everyone to speak Portuguese like Portuguese. You get it? They want you to speak Portuguese the same as Portuguese. You cannot pronounce words in Portuguese which is not correct. you're going to be bullied. And I don't know right now what is the statistic, but a really good number of people here in Luanda, they don't speak other language than Portuguese. They don't speak other language than Portuguese. And then in an entire country, we're having almost the same problem now, where fewer people learning or speaking their own native language than speaking Portuguese. So that's exactly what is the problem, and I don't know exactly what will be the future of this country here, because everybody thinks Portuguese. Everybody thinks that they are Portuguese. So yeah, right now I have to stop here. This is yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.